let's talk a little bit about correspondent banking.
Sure.
What's the biggest challenge that we're facing out there at the moment? Because correspondence banking has been, people talk about it all the time at this type of event.
Yeah.
We hear a lot of same problems. What are the issues that we're trying to solve?
The real issue is just access. It's just access for banks to enter the clearing system. Normally, ordinarily, in order to do that, they would need to partner with one of the large banks. That whole process can take a very long time. The onboarding process can take quite a long time. With us, the solution is very easy. It's very quick to integrate. There's actually minimal integration needed on the bank side. And the solution is up and running very quickly, and they can provide basically local clearing for all of their underlying merchants. If you're, for example, a merchant in Scandinavia and you want to have local access into the UK market, well, you'd have to open up a local account. You have to go through that whole process with that bank. Through our solution, that virtual IBAN is issued, and the incumbent bank now has that service that they can provide to the underlying merchants.
What is Banking Circle's goals in this new space for you of correspondent banking and a little bit around the cash man?
Okay, so we today provide services to FinTechs. Many of the FinTechs will need a bank. They need a bank in order to access local clearing. I'm stating the obvious, but that is the case. There's a lot of bank bashing going on, but the reality is we need the bank. A lot of the banks sit as the pipes and plumbing, as the infrastructure for many FinTechs to leverage off. So we need the banks. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring together the FinTechs and the banks into an ecosystem where we can provide payments quicker, faster, and more simpler for the end user. And that's what the ecosystem the Banking Circle is building. We're bringing together tier 2, tier 3 banks that cannot access local clearing. And on the other side of the equation, we've got all of the FinTechs that need access to these banks to service their merchants.
So what would the knock-on effect be for, say, the tier 2 bank?
Okay, so many of these banks are servicing merchants that need to pay suppliers, for example, in the UK. Under our solution, we can issue a virtual account. That account is in the UK, dedicated to that merchant, for example, in Sweden. Now that merchant can collect and pay locally in the UK market without physically having to have an account open with a local bank in the UK. We take care of all of that. So it's a very seamless process, which gives the Swedish bank local access into the UK market.